You can enjoy having the desire and immersing yourself in having this beautiful, passionate relationship without constantly worrying of all the reasons you can't have it. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union, and I actually want to kind of have a continuation of my last video that I just posted of how you do not need to let go of your specific person. Why? Because of course there were comments that definitely, from my perspective, I want to set a few things straight. At least, again, this is my channel, so I teach from my perspective, and I'm teaching from knowledge that I have developed over, I don't know, since 2005. Someone posted a comment. Nigel basically wrote underneath the comment that the essence of it is to stop making important, that is, to feel like you're going to die if you don't have it. That's a distortion, an illusion, and a lie. They aren't important, referring to your specific person. No human relationship is important. If you get that, you've got it all. Now, it's all just based off of your belief system. Before I get into this, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you love my content. And if you need help manifesting an improvement in your relationship with your specific person, better communication, or if you haven't heard from them and you're in separation, you want to manifest them back into your reality, please email me a short description of what's going on to kim@coreunion.com. I'll reply back with my first available after you've booked your session through my website. Most people do prefer the packages simply because it makes meeting with me much more affordable and we meet on a regular basis. But that's up to you guys. Okay. If you are not wanting to have so for me personally, my partner, Hannah, means the absolute world to me. And from my perspective, we're both up there on a pedestal. We both are incredible and amazing. And I do not want to know my life without Hannah. In order to get there, to have this deep, meaningful, loving relationship that we absolutely treasure each other. We adore each other. We love each other, and we love our love. When we were in separation, if I went with this attitude of, he's not important, no relationship is that important, I'm just going to live my life and let whatever's going to happen, happen, I don't really believe that I would have ended up experiencing me and Hannah having this deep and meaningful relationship. When I was finally ready for this love, then Hannah came into my life. And the moment that I saw a picture of him, I knew that he was the one. And so then when we experienced all of our issues coming up and all of our triggers coming up and separation, that was because then that was the next level for me to now in order to have this love that I know already existed before we even met, in order to have this love, which is an expression of the highest and best version of me and the highest best version of him, to have that union that's already done, I had to just go through the process of kind of going through that furnace of affliction, loving myself through it, taking all of the problems and the lies and the illusions of the circumstances, of the fears, of the doubts, of generally love and relationships. I had to take all of that off of the pedestal. Those things aren't important anymore. The disagreements, they're not important at all. The disagreements were just symbolic of our fears, and that's all they were. It wasn't the real version of me or the real version of my partner. Those things you need to drop, you need to let go. Those things are what you need to let go of, not your person. And you can think extremely high of your person and think how wonderful they are, incredible they are, how much an amazing person. In fact, you should. You should have a really nice long list of all the wonderful qualities of them, everything you love about them on the inside and out from head to toe. That's what I focused on with my partner. Even when we were in separation, I intentionally made lists of all of the things I love about him. his creativity, his intelligence, his qualities, all of the things that I'm attracted to him for, again, physically, emotionally, mentally. On every level, we are so incredibly compatible and we have so much amazing chemistry. Why? Because we were designed to fit together, hand in glove. But if I spent my time while we were in separation, not thinking that he's not that important, a relationship isn't even that important, my life is fabulous with or without him, that's not the attitude that gets you in this kind of relationship. Now, you can have that attitude if you want a different kind of relationship where, you know, the human person that you're wanting to be in a relationship, like, you guys don't really care that deeply about each other. It's not that important. If you go with that attitude, then that's most likely what you're going to experience. But remember that all of this is a game of your belief system. So if you believe deep down, like a lot of you guys are coming from a 3D perspective because you're also listening to dating coaches, and you can't like have this kind of hybrid mentality because you're going to put yourself through so much, like through the process. It's going to be so painful if you're 1 minute listening to 3D relationship coaches that are telling you to move on, that are telling you when you let go of your person, they're going to feel the loss of you, and then they're going to come at you and come and get you. If you aren't believing highly about your person, thinking about all the things that you love about them, thinking about all of the wonderful qualities about them, and you believe that, oh, I'm going to have to move on and date somebody else, and then they're going to feel the loss of me, then they're going to come and get me. Okay, great. And then they come and get you. Then you're in a relationship, but you're still deep down not thinking highly of them, and you're not thinking that they're all wonderful and fantastic, and you're not really trusting being in a relationship with them because you didn't do that deeper work. What do you think is going to happen? You're just going to get more of the same of whatever was there if you didn't shift and change those beliefs that cause the separation to begin with. So, but if you believe in the 3D relationship coaching, that you need to manipulate the 3D, that you need to let go in order to get them to chase you, that you want them to chase you, that you need them to chase you in order to feel loved, if that's where you are, then yeah, you're going to be manifesting based off of that. And if you really truly believe that that is the natural way to be with your person, that you need to let go, then if you don't change that belief, if that's what you want, because what you believe in is dominant in your, whatever you're thinking dominantly is your belief system. And if that's how you believe that it has to naturally happen that way, then that is going to be how you manifest. Personally, I never had that belief in my belief system, and I'm very grateful that I didn't, because that's not at all how I manifest. I know that, as you know, when I was saying that I think so incredibly highly, I think the world of my partner. And I know that my partner thinks the world of me. And regardless of what we went through in the 3D, even if things came up and in the 3D, it seemed to go in opposition, I did not allow that to become the most important thing. The most important thing was us and our relationship and our love together. That's where my focus was dominantly. And I didn't spend my time only thinking about how wonderful my baby is and how wonderful our relationship is and how sad I was being apart. And oh my God, what happens if this happens, if that happens? Oh no, I'm not hearing from him. What if this, what if that? Oh, he has to chase me. I need to let go. I need to go date somebody else. I need to do something to manipulate the 3D, to manipulate my baby, to manipulate something to get some sort of movement. That is not how I believe this all works. That is how, from my perspective, you create more situations in your reality that are not what you want, unless you want to be living that kind of in that kind of way. And I don't believe that most of my followers want that. Okay. So as highly as I think about my baby, as highly I think about myself. I know I'm as much of a treasure to Hannah as Hannah is to me. I know that everything is equal. Everything is mutual. Everything is deep, meaningful. It's immense. The love is incredible. I believe wholeheartedly. I feel deeply, and I go into deep trust and surrender of what's in my soul. And I trust that the God that created billions of galaxies, that created you, that created me, and everything else, I believe that All I need to do is when I am afraid and I'm in fear, and when if there were circumstances when we were in separation and I was in fear, that's what I need to let go of. I need to detach from the fear, the worry, the doubt, the illusions that somehow me and my partner cannot be together and have a healthy, happy, stable, and secure relationship. And I hand all of that stuff over to God, and I say, this is not mine. This is not mine anymore. I release and I let this go, and I'm going into trust that you created us to love each other. So I know that this is what you want, and I trust in that. And so I'm dropping all of these other fears, worries, and doubts. And how I did that is, number one, I had the overarching belief that what I try to teach all of you guys, that I would not feel this so deeply in my soul for anything in my life, unless this is already planted in me, unless this is the promise. It's the promise. The desire itself is the promise. Desire doesn't equal yearning. Like, there is a yearning that's kind of nice and passionate, but desire and wanting, people misinterpret this. I always desire my partner. My partner always desires me. I want my partner. I want our relationship. I want our love. And I'm wanted. I'm secure in that. But it's not a want of a lack. It's not a want because I don't have, because I can't have. There's a difference. You can enjoy having the desire and immersing yourself in having this beautiful, passionate relationship without constantly worrying of all the reasons you can't have it. So let go of all of the worries and the fears and the limiting beliefs and the doubts. Recognize that the things that came up that were in opposition, that your person mirrored back to you, those are your fears. Those are what you need to let go of. You don't need to let go of your person. Enjoy loving your person. And a lot of you guys who are new to this, or who just maybe aren't quite getting it, I always, when I say things like that, I can literally feel and hear you guys say, but they, all of that stuff that's after the, but they did, but they said, but this happened, but that happened. All of that stuff is all of the stuff for you to let go of. Drop it, literally drop it. And you do that when you wake up in the morning, midday, and afternoon for a good solid 10 minutes, loop affirmations that are in alignment with the end of the relationship together. All throughout the day, have little affirmations ready to pick up and look at. If you start to feel frazzled or in fear, or you're wondering what's happening, stop yourself, step back, go in observance. Remember what all of this is actually doing. Remember the purpose of it. Remind yourself, no, I trust in God. I trust that all of those things that I reminded myself in the morning, that I consciously decided this is who I am. I trust in that. I trust in that. This other stuff I don't trust in, so I'm letting it go and I'm detaching from it. Then in the middle of the day, a nice solid 10 minutes again. As you go to sleep thinking and feeling your new story with the affirmations. Like, if you need help with this is where coaching can help you. You can do it yourself too, but if you need coaching, just email me at kim@coreunion.com, like I said in the beginning of the video. Okay? So don't let go of your person. Do let go of all the bull that's around all of the old stories about anything. Period. Okay? And, I do have older videos too, that if during the day while you're on your mental diet, if you don't catch it and you continue to ruminate over the old story, then that is what you're dominantly thinking. So your self-concept is now the person who doesn't have, who doesn't believe, who doesn't trust, who feels afraid to allow themselves to look forward to this. You are in a self-concept of not feeling safe and secure in love with a happy relationship with your honey. So what do you need to do? You need to shift back to the self-concept of you who is confident, secure, in love, in trust, and only think of your partner in high regard. Don't put your partner down. Okay. I love you guys so much. I hope that this video helps you guys. Just reach out to me if you need me. Comment down below that you trust and you know and you're surrendered in having a beautiful, stable, and secure, harmonious union with the love of your life. Okay? I love you so much. Remember that it's done. You wouldn't feel it so deeply unless it existed. Trust in that and have an amazing day. I love you. Bye-bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.